I called the police on my own brother. He's been stealing from me since I was a kid. Now my family calls me the traitor. I'm 18, he's 21. We were never that close growing up, but I was always kind to him. Because that's what you do for an older brother. He was always the slacker, the one who never quite held a job, never quite paid for anything, never quite grew up. It started small. He asked to borrow $100, then $200. I said yes, because he's my brother, and you help family. That's what I told myself anyway. He never paid any of it back. Not the first 100, not the second, none of it. The number kept climbing. 200 became 400. I kept track. He didn't. To him, it wasn't a debt, it was just gone. Every time I asked, it was the same answer. I'll return it. I'll return it. Like saying it twice made it true. It never was. Our parents stopped giving us money a long time ago. Whatever I had, I earned myself. I worked weekends. I worked late shifts. Every dollar came from actual work. So I stopped lending it to him. I started hiding it instead. A piggy bank, tucked away where I thought it was safe. It wasn't. He found it within the month. He got into it. Not once. More than once. 3 times. Maybe 4. I stopped counting after a while because counting just made it worse. I told my parents. I told other family members. I asked him straight to his face to just stop. My parents told me to just talk it out with him, as if I hadn't been talking about it for years already. He laughed it off. It's just money, he said. Am I really that stingy? Like the years of unpaid debt were nothing more than me being difficult. No, he was the one taking it. I was the one being called stingy for noticing. I couldn't save for anything, couldn't buy anything for myself. I started hiding cash in different spots around the house, like I was the criminal, like I was the one doing something wrong. But you can't carry your entire life savings around in your pockets. At some point, you have to put it somewhere, and at some point he'll find it. Then came the worst one. I had just gotten my paycheck, plus a bonus on top of it. The most money I'd had saved up in one place, ever. I finally felt like I was getting somewhere. Like all that work had actually paid off. It disappeared, just like that. When I asked him, he said he'd already spent it. All of it. I didn't believe him. I still don't. There's no way that amount just vanishes that fast. I think it's somewhere, hidden, waiting for him to use it once nobody's watching anymore. Maybe I'm wrong, but after years of this, I don't think I am. That was it for me. Years of I'll return it. Years of my parents doing nothing. Years of hiding money in my own house like a stranger could walk in at any second. I filed a police report against my own brother, and the second the family found out, I became the villain. You're a traitor, they said. How could you do this to your own brother? Nobody asked how he could do it to me. For years, I tried to explain. I told them I couldn't endure it anymore. Nobody listened. Nobody ever does, until the person being taken from finally does something about it. Then suddenly, it's a crisis. Suddenly everyone has an opinion. Funny how that works. The same family that watched him take from me for years had nothing to say about that, but the moment I tried to stop it, I was the problem. So here's where it stands now. My brother isn't speaking to me. My parents aren't speaking to me. Half the family has picked a side, and it's not mine. Funny, they never picked a side when he was the one taking. Only when I started taking it back. I'm not taking the report back. Not for him. Not for the family that stayed quiet while it happened. I spent years asking nicely, years hiding, years being called stingy for wanting to keep what I earned. Nobody listened then. They're listening now. It just took filing a report for any of them to finally hear me.